Hey, what's up, y'all? Jag from Jaggy Sports, May 18th, 2022. And yeah, Miami Heat defeated the Boston Celtics last night without Al Horford, without Marcus Smart. So who's winning this series? Right? Because the thing is, there is speculation that the Boston Celtics will be without Al Horford for the next 2 games. So most likely he won't be playing in game 3. That's just a rumor. We don't know how the severity of his COVID status is. So stay tuned for more information. Of course, tune into Jaggy Sports. And then Jimmy Butler, I think he had like 41 points. Insane performance last night from him. So it's hard to, actually pick right now because I don't know what the status is. I don't know what's going on with Marcus Smart, when he is going to be available next. And likewise for Al Horford. So if not healthy, Boston Celtics could be in some trouble against Miami Heat. Tonight we have the Mavs taking on the Golden State Warriors. And now this is tying into a little about the Kevin Durant piece. Is he regretting his decision leaving Golden State for Brooklyn? Because Golden State might go to the finals. I get it. Everybody's saying that. You watch Get Up this morning. ESPN First Take. Everybody's picking the Golden State Warriors. However, I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far just because of the fact that Luka knocked off Phoenix Suns. Luka and the Mavs knocked off the Phoenix Suns. Now, I'm not saying that the same thing's going to happen. Luka's going to knock off Golden State Warriors. I'm just saying I wouldn't be so sure picking Golden State unanimously because anything can happen. We all know Luka can play. His supporting cast is unreal, but the Golden State Warriors are unreal too. At the end of the day, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Dallas takes either game 1 or game 2 of this series for sure. Tell me what you think. Watch this clip. And of course, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Who will win game 1 or 2 of this series? Also, if Golden State goes to the finals, will Kevin Durant regret his decision to leave Golden State for Brooklyn? Jag from Jaggy Sports.
Let's play a little game of over-under. Monica, 33.5 points for Luka. Over or under?
Wow. Ryan and guys, I'm taking the over on this one. I think they're going to need that from Luka, and I think he's in an incredible run when you talk about Game 6, Game 7, and now opening this series. He sounds very confident. He's casually said, nobody picked us to beat the Suns, and he's accurate as someone who had picked the Suns. I think he's locked and loaded and ready to do what his team needs.
33.5, and I would take that too. Vince, 6.5 assists for Draymond Green, over under.
I'd say over, and I said for this, it depends on, well, not even depends, but I'd say Draymond is going to play fast. You know, if Luka is guarding Draymond, they're going to get the rebound and try to play fast, get up, and of course, Draymond's going to be the facilitator and try to take advantage of it. You know, look for them to play fast and get out, and of course, getting Clay, doing what he's doing. He's going to look to get his shooters going early and often.
Pat, the Splash Brothers splashing for 50.5 combined, over or under?
Way over. Way over. I mean, man, them boys. If it's one team and a group of guys that's ready for this moment, it's them. You talk about Clay. You talking about his revenge against the whole world. People counting him out. You talk about Steph. You know, no matter what he does, he's just not good enough. Man, I got to go with the Steph with the Splash Brothers over.
Who has the higher ceiling? Is it Steph Curry or Luka Doncic?
Well, Curry has already established himself as, one of the all-timers, and he's won his 3 championships. He gets another one without Durant. That would raise it even more. But I think we all know where Curry is. Again, I said in the first hour of the show, Doncic, he reminds me, I know you don't like it. I'm an old timer. He doesn't know what he's talking. He reminds me a lot of Larry Bird. There is some, just his personality. There are some similarities. He's arrogant. He loves to beat you. He laughs at his opponent, and and then he goes out there and he beats his opponent. He's averaged 40 a game in the elimination games. He could have scored 70 against the Phoenix backcourt last Sunday night in Game 7. He had 27 at the half, 57-27 before Kidd called mercy on the poor Suns, who were a disaster in that 7th game. Here with this Golden State series. He's playing with house money. The Mavericks do not have the supporting cast that the Warriors do. I like Golden State in 5 games. I think they'll probably win this series in 5 games. I know Stevie said maybe 7. I think 5. But Doncic, specifically, as a basketball player, the fact that he can shoot threes, and I know his percentage isn't great, but he makes big ones, and his distance is phenomenal. Who can forget the 3 he made to beat the Clippers 2 years ago in the bubble? He's great back to the basket. He's a great passer. He gets there. I don't care about missing free throws 70%. He makes his free throws. Yep. This guy is an all-timer. You guys, we did the list with the point guards. You know, Paul here and this guy there, and where is Kidd, and how could you put Kuzi? I'll come back in 12 years. I'll be finished, but he'll still be flying, and I'll put Doncic in the top 5, and he'll be deserved to be there. This guy is tremendous, and his upside is going to be higher at the end of the day than Curry is.
Doggy, you won't be finished. You're an immortal.
Oh,
you never forget that.
Thank you.
From the words of Molly Karen, an immortal.
That means
Take
something.
it to the bank.
I mean something. All right, let's hear from you, Stevie.
Go ahead, Miami Vice. Relax.
The ridiculousness that gets spewed out of your mouth is just, it's amazing, I must confess.
What are you complaining about?
Let me tell you this. Steph Curry this season has averaged 25, 6, and 5.
Right.
On 43.7% shooting.
Right.
And 38% from three-point range.
Right.
And that's a bad year. That's a bad year. This man is the greatest shooter God ever created. That would include Larry Bird. Larry Bird couldn't shoot like this kid. Larry Bird. Okay? So let's be very, very clear who we're talking about here. I'm not going to deny the greatness of Luka Doncic and what he could potentially be, the greatness that we're witnessing from him. I'm not throwing any shade on him. But didn't you just talk about a different subject just a little less than an hour ago? Wasn't it you who said, quote, could you at least get 1 ring? Wasn't that you? I think that was Mad Dog Russo. I think I was sitting on the air listening to Mad Dog Russo, and he specifically said, could you give me 1 ring first? Could you give me 1 ring? Steph Curry has 3. 3. Steph Curry's going to 5 NBA championships in a row. 5 NBA finals in a row. Steph Curry, without question, right now, would be a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. And when we go, are you ready for this? Put Doggy back up on the screen. I want to see his face when I say this. Put him back up there.
I'm here.
Pete Maravich, Dale Ellis, right? Ricky Pierce, Larry Bird, Andrew Toney. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Allen Houston to a lesser degree. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. I mean, the list goes on and on. Nobody is a better shooter than Steph Curry. Ever. And you're telling me that Luka Doncic, who by the way, is literally 2 weeks removed from winning his first playoff series. Right. And Mad Dog Russo is up here bloviating with all of these superlatives and these histrionics and this hyperbole about Luka Doncic. I'm not saying you're wrong about his talent. I'm not saying you're wrong about his greatness. But to just sit up there in one breath 45 minutes ago talking about a guy, can you give me 1 ring? One ring. And Steph Curry's got 3. He's got 3. And by the way, what about the system? What about the fact that Rick Carlisle was once coaching Dallas, and he said, quote, to me, I woke up and I said, what the hell am I doing? Give him the ball. Let him run the offense. So you got Luka literally running the offense, holding the ball in his hands a la LeBron James, and deciding and dictating pace, when he's going to pass the ball, who he's going to pass the ball to, etc. Steph Curry running all over the place, moving without the basketball, and firing from everywhere. What are you talking about, Doug?